The Peaky Blinders are about to return to our screens with the 6th and final series of the huge BBC hit show, so we figured we'd make the ultimate worst to best video ranking all of the series so far. Hey guys, I'm Simon from It's Gone Viral and welcome back to the channel. You know the drill by now, this video will contain spoilers, so please consider this your official spoiler warning. And if you haven't already, then make sure you subscribe to the channel for all your favourite celebrity interviews and games. But now, pour yourself a whiskey, whack on your Peaky cap and enjoy our ranking of seasons 1 to 5 of Peaky Blinders from worst to best. So with season 3 we appreciate what they were trying to do. But season 3 for us was overcomplicated with far too many stories trying to be told at the same time. What with the Russians, the Economic League and the priest, we think this season was a little too complex and it often got confused and muddled. And let's talk about the sudden death of Grace that came out of nowhere. Now, we know Peaky Blinders has a reputation for killing off major characters at the start of a season, but with Grace, it felt like it lacked any connection to the rest of the season, and didn't hit as hard as it probably should have done. We will say, however, that Father Hughes was a fantastic villain of the season, even if he also unfortunately got muddled in with the messy League plot from time to time. We don't think this is a horrible season, and it's still definitely worth a watch, but it does drag itself down by trying too much at once. Death and corruption are arguably more apparent in season 4 than in any other series, with Tommy saving the Shelbys from being hung to death by blackmailing the powers that be in the very first episode. Season 4 kicks off in the immediate aftermath of the failed train explosion at the end of season 3. And the after effects of the event are certainly felt throughout the series, with more eyes on the Peaky Blinders than ever before. Despite a strong start, season 4 does lose some of its energy as the series progresses, but with the actual death of John and the faking of Arthur's death, which resulted in the fall of the Mafia keeping tabs on Tommy and his family, the huge events that occur in season 4 really do set things in motion for the final 2 seasons. As great and intense as season 5 was, in all honesty, we think this series will be a lot easier to judge once we know what happens in the next series. But what we do know is that shit got real in season 5. With Tommy seemingly setting up a potentially dangerous partnership with Oswald Mosley, the less said about him the better, season 5 has set season 6 up perfectly, as we'll no doubt see how this problematic partnership ends. Season 5 also showed us Michael and Gina flexing their own muscles by trying to oust Tommy from the criminal organisation. Is this something we're likely to see again in season 6? We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. And before we wrap up our thoughts on season 5, how amazing was Cillian Murphy's performance throughout the whole series. Watching Murphy pull off Tommy's emotional journey and transition into Parliament whilst battling his own demons was, at times, difficult to watch, and truthfully, his performance as Tommy Shelby really gave season 5 an extra edge to some of the previous series. The season that started it all and got us all falling in love with this amazing show. Going back and watching this after later seasons, it feels almost like a different show, but that's not a bad thing at all. Starting the characters' incredible stories, we have some phenomenal moments, from the rivalry brewing with Campbell, who as time progresses will turn into one of Tommy's greatest adversaries, from the secondary villain of Billy Kimber and Tommy trying to gain territory and money whilst also trying to eliminate or manipulate the competition. Everything about this season was told brilliantly, and the fantastic array of actors just helps you sink into 1919 and enjoy every episode it has to offer. For us, season 2 is the clear choice. Season 2 took everything we loved about season 1 and just improved on it, without things getting messy, like the case with some of the seasons already mentioned on our list. Tom Hardy's appearance as Alfie was absolutely phenomenal, and one of the highlights of Tom Hardy's career, which is saying something. Campbell is still a fantastic villain, and his storyline from the first season is carried on beautifully. Every character is written brilliantly, and all have their own personal stakes and character development, and it's all for the better. For us, season 2 is the peak of why we love Peaky Blinders, and it's going to take a lot for the final season to outclass this masterpiece of a series. So there you have it guys, every season of Peaky Blinders ranked from worst to best, but we want to know which has been your favourite series of the show so far, and what do you think will happen in the 6th and final season. Let us know in the comments below, and thanks for watching It's Gone Viral.